The weather outside is humid. She turned off her location. She must think I'm stupid. She wanna run the streets, so let her ho, let her ho, let her ho. She doesn't show signs of stopping, so who am I to be cock blocking? I really hate to see you go. Let her ho, let her ho, let her ho.
Happy holidays from the Too Easy Podcast, from our family to yours.
It's too easy. You can't stop the pain. You can't stop the pain. Travis, you can't stop the pain. That girl done insane. You can't stop the pain. Oh, Travis. It's a sad day, man. Every time.
Cold day in hell, man.
Every time I think I'm done talking about this motherfucker, man. Every time I think I'm done talking about this nigga, man. Every time, bro. Some new video comes out, some new picture comes out.
The internet
So
needs
this guy,
He's like, what?
The internet needs to stop.
Oh my gosh.
It's getting out of hand, man.
All right, man. He's gonna crash out, yo. Like, just you beating this boy down. You already beating this boy down. I think he's seeing it. He's like, okay, she a hoe. I got it.
All right, my bad. I defended the hoe. My bad, God. My bad. Look,
you
man.
Can't stop the pain.
Travis, man. Look, I'm glad that you took the step of deleting your social media, but you should have did that shit a long time ago. A long time ago, my boy. Like, you should have did that at least a month ago. So if y'all haven't heard, the entire world is aware now. But Travis Hunter has deleted all his social media. I wonder why. You know what I'm saying? All this new information is coming out. I don't know if y'all seen that recent photo. This guy was grabbing on his girl's ass while she was looking up against him against the wall, and that was in 2020 or about three. It was a few years ago, basically. Yeah. And he said he'd been with this girl since the last 5 years, dog. So people were pulling receipts out of nowhere, and the guy that was grabbing his girl's ass is now selling T-shirts. T-shirts of him and his girl grabbing her ass. So not only is he making profit from this shit, Travis Hunter, all you had to do is delete your shit from the start. That's all you had to do. People have done it before. Kendrick Lamar, when Drake came out with all those allegations of him, beating his baby mama, right?
Yeah.
What did Kendrick Lamar do? He deleted all his social media. Calculated move. That way they cannot make any determination at all.
Yeah, he got smart though. I'll give him that.
Yeah, he got smart. I'll give him that. That was clever. Delete your shit. That way they cannot uncover anything. Travis Hunter?
Yeah, his wife deleted her whole Instagram. David Freed deleted his whole Instagram. Yeah, she made Kendrick make sure that there was no backtrack.
Yeah, you want to backtrack that. Now, Travis Hunter, you wanted to sit up here and prove everybody wrong. You and her. I'm starting to think she made him do it. I'm starting to think that he all that shit he was talking. Yeah, y'all need to go find a girlfriend. Y'all need to go do. I'm starting to think that she made him do that. I don't think he cared until she started saying, "Oh, baby, they hurted my feelings," and then she fed into it. Now he looking stupid.
Oh my goodness!
Now they're uncovering all kinds of receipts, man.
It's
horrible. Here's the latest receipt I found. I don't even want to find this shit no more, dog.
Hey, I was scared to be with him when he went to college.
Like, I actually gave him the option to like break up, or like go to college, go do your thing. Because like I was a freshman once, and I definitely didn't see that.
They're not even on the same accord.
Gave him the option to break, like I was like, go to college, like go have fun. We don't have to.
Yeah, he looking like, wait, didn't you not say that?
Or go do anything.
Yeah, you said you gonna cheat on me.
Leave me where I'm at.
You having an unnatural allegiance to losers. It's not like you. Just leave me alone right now. I've been in college once before. I was a freshman, and I did everything, and I had fun. I was partying, I changed. Like, bro, no.
So that's how he was. I gave him the option to go do stuff. He didn't want to do it. He stared at me. So now I hold him to that. Like, you can never backtrack because I gave you the option to leave.
I can jerk. Oh, wait. What's your favorite role?
He ignored that. Your
favorite?
Yeah, he was trying to move on. I'm like, bro.
That was a clear indication. She gave you the out. She gave you the out. Now you're too deep in it, Travis. Now you're too deep in it. Me personally, I'm at the age where I just don't give a fuck. I know, but at his age, at 21, you gotta leave on top. I get it. I get it, Travis. You gotta leave on top. But she about to. She already took your reputation.
Yeah.
Next thing comes is that ring, that marriage, and then that baby.
Ooh.
And now she takes those two away from you because she still want to party.
Yeah, it gives off this vibe. Look, check it. This is the vibe it gives me. I'm about to show you.
You know that we've been dating for almost a year now, and I still haven't hit it.
Okay, why do we care about other people's opinions?
I mean, I was just presenting the question. Maybe.
You know how I feel about it? Like, I am a high-value woman, and, like, I can't just be giving my body, like, I don't know, like, purity. I told you, like, purity is, like, a big
And there's the OnlyFans
deal
model.
for me. So, like, I'm not forcing you to stay. Like, you can leave whenever you want if you can't respect those.
I'm not forcing you to stay. I gave him the option. Oh, it breeds this type of energy right here. I'm like, bro.
Man, this comes from like a lack of like having a father. I'm not even gonna lie, I don't know.
Yeah, that's bad right there. That was like 3-4 years ago, and they've been together for 5.
I can't imagine if I like the girl I got right now. If I would have ever discovered something like that, I'd be like, we're done.
Yeah, it's
Even if it happened before me, we're done.
Yeah.
Why did it even come out? Like, why did it even come about? We're done. I can't picture my girl with another man.
Yeah.
Not before me. I don't want to see that. Whatever happened before me, I don't want to see none of that.
Yeah, like even then, I'm like, I still gotta question some shit. I want to see it just to see what kind of energy you were on before you met me, because people don't change. People don't change. The people adjust to the situations, but they don't change. And so, I want to see what type of woman you were before you met me, and what are you gonna do after? Because people don't change. People usually snap back to their old ways in a decent enough time. And so, yeah, with this whole thing, I mean, yeah, he deactivated his Instagram, man. Like, he's at a point now where I don't think he wants to show his face until the draft, really.
He should have been did that, man. He needs to go into hiding right now.
Yeah, and then what was the other picture?
He needs to go in that Aaron Rodgers retreat.
Yeah, and then some dude on TikTok exposed her for being in his DMs. So check it. The girl. Yeah, so this is back in 2020. Back in 2020, around the time they was together, she was like,
Travis Hunter's a junior?
I think, but it was back in 2020. And so she's like, you too cute, let me wife you. Well, where you at? Kennesaw.
He is a junior because I remember. He's 1 grade behind Shadur.
Dude exposed her on the on TikTok. So I mean, it's back in 2020, so 4 years ago.
When they're together?
Yeah, they've been together for 5 years.
So
Yeah. So yeah, what's his name? Travis is he's in a bad place right now. So if I was Travis, first thing I would do is break up with that hoe. You got to at this point. You got to. Now that's the thing. But will he do it? I don't know. Because a man like that who's going all in, a man that's loyal, man, he will follow. Think about it.
He's probably not gonna do it.
Yeah, he's probably not going to do it realistically. I mean, think about it. He's followed Deion Sanders from Jackson State to Colorado. Jackson State to Colorado. He's been there from the beginning. He's loyal for, he's one of the most loyal soldiers that Deion Sanders has. Deion Sanders considers him a son.
Yeah.
Probably.
He's very, look, and the thing is, we were talking about it earlier, man. He's a good guy, and she knows he's a good guy. But not only is he a good guy, he's a highly successful, high-functioning being.
Yeah.
And all credit, I don't want to take anything away from Travis Hunter. He's a phenomenal athlete. Probably one of the best athletes we've seen in a long time. But I just want to put things in perspective, man. Yeah, that's the new T-shirts that.
Yeah, and those are the T-shirts that the dude's selling.
Yeah.
Travis's girlfriend and him.
Yeah, hey, dog. I just want to put this in perspective, man. Like,
and I've said it before.
He's a good dude, and that's why everybody's really like, yo, like, get away from her, because you're a good guy. Like, we can see it.
Yeah.
She knows you're a good guy. She gave you an out because she knows secretly in her mind how she is. She knows in her mind, subconsciously, she knows that she doesn't deserve you. This is why she puts you down. She embarrasses you in front of people. And she tells you straight to your face, I gave you the out. You didn't have to be with me.
You don't have to be here. Like, people who do shit like that, they are just trying to they're trying to put a disclaimer in. That way, if shit goes sour, you cannot blame me. They're just putting, can't blame me. I gave that nigga an out. He loved me. I gave him an out. So now she wants a disclaimer. That way, the shit cannot be on her. She's smart. She planned all this shit out.
She's fast.
She's fast.
She's a fast girl, man. She is running circles around that dude. Travis Hunter might be the fastest person in college football, but she is running circles around him.
Yeah, like, look at this shit. Travis Hunter made sure he signed a young fan who's in a wheelchair jersey and gave him gear after the game. Like, this guy is a good guy, man.
That's a good guy.
This dude's a good guy. But the thing about being a good man is you're gullible. You're predictable.
You're way too predictable. You're not exciting.
Yeah,
You're not exciting. You're predictable.
Look how they treat him online. Oh, hold on, my bad.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, I see.
Yeah, but it just goes to show they're parading around, and the one thing people love to see from a good man is to see a good man fall. They love good men, but the thing they love more than that is to see him fall. Because they're like, you see, you're just like the rest of us. You're just like all of us. You're not a good man. You're not the...
You thought you was good.
Yeah, you thought you was good. Now you're going to be bitter and hateful just like the rest of us.
People waited for the moment for Will Smith to crash out when he slapped Chris Rock. People were waiting for their moment so they can penalize him. Hell, I was waiting for the moment. I was waiting for it. I'm guilty. I was waiting for the moment. He slapped him, and I was like, I knew it. I knew you were a piece of shit. Will Smith's not a piece of shit. He just had a bad moment. He let a bitch, take his whole brain. Now, Travis Hunter, you have a hoe that's not hiding it. She's not. She's a hoe in plain sight. She's a hoe in plain sight. And the worst thing you can do is wife a hoe that ain't scared to be a hoe. She is not scared to be a hoe. That is an Atlanta hoe. Atlanta hoes are dangerous.
Yeah.
When I lived in Georgia, I done been around some Atlanta hoes. Them hoes, they are good. They are fast, good. They'll tell you what you want to hear real good. And they start taking your money like that. Just taking your money, taking your money. They say,
Yeah.
damn, I spent $100. What the fuck? How the fuck I spend
Oh,
100?
here's a tweet from Shador Sanders. He said, all y'all athletes, entertainers, artists, etc. If y'all genuinely trying to holler at Trav, y'all know how to get in touch with him or someone around. At this point, y'all just posting for the algorithm, trying to look cool. And I think to an extent that's true. To an extent,
Yeah, you
to an
absolutely
extent,
right.
yeah,
You
because people are
absolutely
trying to,
right,
yeah,
bro.
to
Duh.
an extent, he's right. And like I said, this is his teammate, this is his stepbrother, or whatever you want to call it. This is his brother, so of course he's gonna try to defend him. And they still think their mom's a good person. So I'll let
Yeah,
this
you
pass.
can't put that on him, man.
I can't. Yeah, that's why I'm like I can't really get too mad on Shador. He still thinks his mom's a good person. She really wasn't.
That's not fair, man. That's his mom, man.
Yeah, no, it's his mom, but like he's like, no, our mom and dad can be, we can get them back together, and maybe we can get the family back together. It'll be just like it used to be in the good old days, and maybe nah, bro, that shit's over with. Yeah, that's all that is. They want the family back together, even though their mom was conniving and just like Travis's girl right now, fast. Unfortunately, I'm not talking shit. I'm just saying. I'll give Shador a pass because his mom was fast. I ain't gonna lie. They don't really understand what really happened between their mom and dad, and they kind of don't want to.
Yeah, they don't want to.
They just want that old feeling back again. Like maybe mom and dad can come back together, and maybe we can make our family whole again. And a lot of guys want that, man. A lot of guys that got separate homes, they kind of want that. But that's just the unfortunate. Like once it's over, it's over. That's when they gotta get top. But they've been in a rich home. They've been living in gated communities their whole life, so they kind of had life given to them. And so when you have that type of lifestyle, when you start losing or you realize that hey, certain shit's not gonna go your way, it kind of doesn't register like with regular people. Regular people, we gotta wake up fast and we're like, oh shit, yeah, this ain't gonna go our way. But rich people, you guys, you have the luxury of being depressed. You have the luxury of being delusional at times. They got that luxury. And so, unfortunately, us regular people, us assholes online, we don't got that luxury. I'm sorry.
Yeah, sure, man. I get it. You protecting your brother. I get it.
Protecting your dog, you got to protect them, and so I see it.
I'm not going to handle you for it because what you said is correct, but dog, you ain't stupid. You know what's going on, dog. Like these people are finding receipts, so you telling me you ain't? You know what I'm saying? You ain't telling your brother, yo, these receipts are too much, man.
Yeah, it's not looking good, man. Twitter, think about this whole thing is that, man, dog, like this shit could have been prevented if you would have just listened.
You don't think people want to be with Archie Manning?
Yeah.
You don't think there's girls out there trying to get Archie Manning put holes in his condom? Y'all don't think? You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't think that motherfucker dealing with the same pressure?
Yeah, they want to be part of that Manny success.
Yeah, man. You got Travis Hunter got to wake the fuck up, man.
Yeah, like and the thing is, I'm no longer going to be trying to lecture him or trying to give him advice. Like I'm already past that now. I'm just like, you know what? If the brother wants to fall, let him fall. But honestly, I kind of don't want it to happen, man. I feel like it'll be devastating to his career. And the thing is, like, it's this right here can determine where you get drafted to. Like, people don't understand that. A lot of football players don't understand that it's not only just your football skills. Not only just football skills, they look at your overall. they're like, oh, he's dating that bitch. I gotta give half my money to that bitch. Nah, I ain't giving my half my money to his wife because she gonna take him. Like they already know it. So
Yeah, she heard his draft stock at least, but I don't think he's gonna be number one overall anymore.
I wouldn't think so either.
You literally have to be the perfect child. Like if you think back to the number one overalls, right? In the past years, right? Last year it was who was it? It was Caleb Williams, right? He doesn't have anything personal. His dad believes in him. He paints his fingernails. He's a pretty boy. He's Patrick Mahomes ish. You think before that, right? Bryce Young, no flaws in his game. Coached by Nick Saban. Beat Georgia. Beat all these powerhouse teams. When you're number one overall pick, you gotta have the personal life in order. They don't want to take risk on you if you have some shit in your background that is in shambles.
Yeah.
So
yeah, you know what? You know what he needs? He needs a stud. He needs a stud in his life. I think if he gets with a stud, a stud love is a different type of love. And that love right there, I think he needs a stud. Somebody that knows who he is, who really understands who he is. Think about it. Just roll with me real quick. He needs a stud. Like somebody that knows football, that bets on football, somebody that knows his exact situation. Because girls don't really know his situation. They got to Google it. There's a stud will already know exactly what's going on. Oh, damn. I got to wear body dresses and be with this man? Right, man? Shit. All right, I'm taking my baggy pants and my baggy shirts off now. Where's my sundress at? Where? I'm telling you, I think he needs a stud.
What are you talking about? You talking about like a real one?
He needs a stud. He needs a real, he needs a Dej Loaf type. Kind of like this, look. Like a stud. Look, this dude. that dude keep fucking with his stud friend. Yeah, you need a stud like that, like Dej Loaf.
Trying to do dinner or something?
He said you trying to do dinner or something? He needs a stud.
She getting a whole dude lineup, bro.
That's perfect. Shit, wear that with a body dress, man. She'll have Travis on her out here looking different. Everybody be like, "Oh shit, that's your girl, dog." Like I think that's what for real he needs. He needs a stud in his life, somebody that knows exactly what's going on in his life. Because some of these girls, they don't understand. They don't truly understand what's really going on.
I'm gonna tell him what he need, man. I'm gonna tell him what he need. You need to go, Travis Hunter. You need to go to Dominican Republic, Salsa.
Or that.
Salsa. Go to Dominican Republic, go to Salsa. Go ahead and go to the villages. Bring your bodyguards. Hire a security team there too. Bring your bodyguards and hire a security team there to tell you where and when and where to go.
Yeah.
We'll find you about three to four good.
He need to go to Medellin too.
Yeah,
you find a traditional woman there in Medellin.
They not really big on football over there, but Dominican Republic big on. They know about they know about sports, American sports. But go to Dominican Republic. Get you about 4 or 5 good looking Latina mommies. You know what I'm saying? So you like Latinas. Go ahead and get you a goddamn Dominicans, 5 Dominicans, or even Puerto Rico. Even go to Puerto Rico, and then bring them back to the States with you. And you keep those in rotation. Since you like it spicy, man, shit, go get spicy over there, man. What the hell what are you doing with Atlanta girl? They got tattoos all up her arm.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know.
You can tell she's a stripper. She got stripper tattoos and everything. It's just like,
if not a stripper, she's one of them girls that grew up in the suburbs, but street tendencies. She has street tendencies.
Yeah, she definitely has street tendency.
Like me, if I ran into her when I was 21, man, I would be just like Travis.
Man.
I would be just like Travis because I remember how I was. I was like, hey, shit, you got the aesthetics. You got the aesthetics, baby. You know what I'm saying? But if I was fat, if I had money like Travis, I ain't taking no shit. I ain't taking that shit.
Yeah.
And money turn me into an asshole.
Man.
It ain't cheaper to keep her at that point.
Nah, it's not cheaper to even have her. It's like it's expensive. She costing you money right now. There's people that don't want to get involved with you right now because of your situation. There's people that don't even want to get involved with your name brand. Like from here on out, you're a brand. Your name there are people and all these different industries are gonna try to figure out where can I add you to my company? Where can I add you to my industry? Is he still with that bitch that's making him look like an idiot? Yes, sir. Nah, we can't have this nigga here. Yeah, like that's how, I bet you that's all those conversations are going in corporate America right now. They're trying to get him for everything he's worth, or they're trying to pay him for everything he's worth. They just can't get involved with him because his situation right now is like, nah, we can't bless this kid just yet. Once he leaves that hole, let's see if we can get one of our corporate hoes here sent this way. She knows how to deal with it. We'll get him a new girlfriend. Maybe then we'll go ahead and hit him up.
We'll issue him one.
We'll issue a girlfriend. But yeah, man. I mean, and not to mention this girl was hitting up Anthony Edwards too. She was hitting up Anthony Edwards. She was what else she was hitting up? A couple other people she was hitting up, and then I don't know. I don't see Travis being fully, and I'm just mean fully successful with a girl like that in this court or a girl like that in a circle. I just don't see it. And so if Travis really wants to be at that level, he needs to get rid of her. You need to cut the cancer from your body. You just gotta do it. I don't know. That's my thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, you want to do the NFL recap?
Let's do an NFL recap, though. Let's see. Let's do it.
Yeah, man. Starting with our Texans, man.
Yeah, that was a disappointing game. That was a real disappointing game.
Yeah, man. Starting with the Texans. Oh, actually, starting with the Chargers. Chargers beat the Broncos. I told your ass. Nigga.
No, I wanted the Chargers to win too. Because remember, the Chargers win, they're probably going to be facing us in the playoffs.
Oh, you said you didn't want to face the Broncos. Okay, I see what you're saying.
I don't want to face the Broncos in the playoffs. Those are the motherfuckers I don't want to face. No, the Chargers, yeah, I was down for them winning. I'd rather face the Chargers than the Broncos.
Well, they got the same record. But yeah, that was a good game. Chargers came back and won. Both 9-6. You know who else is 9-6?
Our Texans.
The Texans. Hey, look, man. And this is what happens when people put expectations on you. Obviously, there's a lot of expectation.
Hey, we didn't get blown out this time.
We get blown out, but it was a bad. It was a bad second half performance. It was really bad.
Yeah, that second half, man. The Chiefs are the kings of that second half.
We are hanging in with these teams. Like, I don't understand why. I don't understand what happened to the offense. I get it. Tank Dell's out. I get it. Diggs is out. I understand that. I just feel like the offense is not as explosive as I thought it would be.
It's not, man. And the thing is, we might need to get a new offensive playbook, which means we're probably going to have to get a new offensive coordinator like, what's the name, Slowick? I was saying, yeah, we need.
Slow it, dog. You come from the Kyle Shanahan Kyle Shanahan tree. You come from the Gary Kubiak tree, dog. You come from that tree. You're supposed to be non-predictable, have a good run game, and if you have a quarterback that can throw it, he's supposed to be flinging the ball all over the place.
Yeah. And so that's the unfortunate part.
You got CJ Stroud, dog.
Yeah, use him. You know what I mean? Yeah, he got a knee injury too, man. Like, and that's what I was saying about Tank. What's his name? Tank Dell. Man, dog, and that's what I was saying about Tank, man. He's too small. He's injury prone like a motherfucker. And this is what I was saying. I wasn't hating on Tank. There's a couple people out there that think I was hating on him. I was like, no, he's too small. When it comes down to the big plays, he's gonna be there all right, but he might not be on the winning side. And so that's what I was talking about. And so Tank Dell's body, I don't know if it can hold up against those big name teams, dog. And that's what I was saying. Like, the Chiefs are a big name team. And so this is the unfortunate part, man, and we got to start shopping. So the Texans had just shopped or just claimed, what's his name? Old boy from Baltimore. Let's see, you just sent it to me. We just claimed Deontay Johnson from the Ravens. Just claimed him. So maybe, who knows? He brings a little fire to our wide receivers. I mean, who knows?
Yeah, hopefully freaking. I mean, I didn't see the fire he had with Lamar Jackson, but Lamar Jackson's not really.
He's not really a passer. You don't go there really to be a passer.
You know what I'm saying?
You don't go there to get balls thrown at you. You have more rushing yards than he'll ever have passing yards. That's how bad it is.
Yeah.
But hey, we just gotta roll the punches, man. And but yeah, no, congratulations to the Chiefs. I guess you got this one again. And I ain't gonna lie, they're also calling bullshit on a couple plays in the on that Chiefs game, like the one where they called it an incomplete pass, but it was really a fumble because his arm never got past his shoulder.
And then they called the penalty, roughing the passer.
Yeah, it was bullshit.
Yeah, aside from the refs, right? And I don't think they interfere with the game enough for us to win. So I'm not going to be that type of guy. But I do think that Patrick Mahomes has built up a reputation enough for the refs to treat him like Tom Brady.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and that's fair.
If you touch him in any way, but that's the thing. If you touch him in any way, they're gonna fine you. They're gonna penalize you.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
And that's fair. I'm not gonna sit there and be one of those people and be like, "Oh no, that ain't fair." That's fair. He built up that reputation. That's Patrick Mahomes. He's the face of the league. As for the other half of the team, Tank Dell getting a fucking offensive pass interference. How many offensive pass interference have you ever seen, dog? And then from the smallest guy on the fucking field, get the fuck out of here, man.
Yeah, I mean, not saying it can't happen, but I was just like the plays that they showed.
Yeah, it's just
I didn't buy it.
I didn't fucking buy it. Like, y'all bullshit, man. Come on, out. And then there's some plays where we should have definitely got a flag for pass interference. I'm like, yo.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. I mean, it's a whole bunch of bullshit, dog. But it is what it is.
Yeah, man.
A whole bunch of bullshit, but it is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is. So yeah, the Texans lost. They ended up losing to the Chiefs. I thought they had a chance to win, but they ruined their own fucking chances by not playing good offensive ball. The defense did an outstanding job. I can't blame the defense. That you cannot hold back Patrick Mahomes for 4 quarters. Like, I don't blame the defense for that.
Yeah.
You can't hold him back for 4 quarters. The dude's gonna figure it out.
Yeah, he's gonna figure out. Yeah, like that's Pat Mahomes. That's Patrick Mahomes' recipe. He figured it out.
Yeah, he figured that shit out in 4 quarters.
And honestly, I don't think we should have been talking shit either. Whoever the defensive lineman was, I don't think we should have been talking shit. So.
Yeah, why are you talking shit to Patrick Mahomes, dog? Come on now.
Yeah, don't.
Like,
Yeah,
I
that's
get it.
less.
Lamar Jackson, he beat us last year, but we didn't. We never faced the Chiefs. What are we
Yeah.
even talking shit to Patrick Mahomes for?
Yeah. But nah, they had a good chance to win. And even with this loss, I like our chances to beat them in the playoffs. Though I still like our chances.
Yeah, I still like our
We
chances.
gotta shape the fuck up. We
Yeah,
gotta
but
shape the fuck up.
Aziz in the game.
Yeah.
I like our chances a little bit better with Aziz because Aziz is a nasty fucking player, and he's gonna
Yeah.
play that villain role. Which, hey, I'm all for it, dog.
Yeah. No, that's just what it is. And so, man, it's you call it bullshit, you call it anything you want, but yeah, bro, like it was I don't know, I didn't rock with it fully. But either way, Texans lost. Hey, we just got to pick our, put our shoulder pads back on and get ready for the Ravens this week. But yeah, no, I like their chances against the Ravens. I think they can win this one. If they win this game, oh yeah, we're in a good spot. But yeah, I got the Steelers going into Baltimore, losing 34-17. What do you think about that game, big dog?
Yeah, Russell Wilson, fumbling like a bitch.
He's an older Russell Wilson. Like we see
Yeah,
bits and pieces, but he's older. He's
yeah,
older
and
now.
yeah. Hey, man, it was a good game. It was a good game. I think Steelers played that game to the best of their ability. I just think Russell Wilson kind of fucked them over at the end. But
Yeah, like Russell Wilson can't make those plays anymore. And this is what I was saying.
yeah,
When it comes to those big name games, Russell Wilson isn't who he used to be, dog. He just isn't. But they do got a good talent in Justin Fields. I feel like him learning under Russell Wilson is exactly what they needed. And they kind of lucked out for getting both of them. Because once Russell Wilson goes down, and he will, Justin Fields is going to be there to pick up the scraps. Now, are they going to win with either one? No, they're just not. That team's not built to win like that. But no, I like their chances of making out the first round. Second round, they're not going to make it. But I like their chances of making out the first round and competing. Yeah, we'll see what happens. But I think the Steelers, they're missing that star quarterback. They're missing that star quarterback. They don't got to no more no aging Russell Wilson. They don't got to no more in a failing Justin Fields. We've only known Justin Fields to fail, unfortunately, and that's just been his tag is to lose.
yeah.
And we haven't really seen him in a winning team like this. So let's see what they do and hold on. But I don't see him making it past the second round. Just realistically. But moving on, we have the Giants versus the Falcons. Giants getting that ass whooped in Atlanta.
Hey, Atlanta played
34-7.
great defense, and I'm only saying that because I had them on fantasy, and it was wonderful.
Oh yeah, and then what's the name? It looks like the Falcons could be getting rid of Big Kirko.
Hey,
It looks like it.
I told you.
He had a good run, so they're trying to get rid of him before they have to pay him his $10 million bonus.
I would too. I mean, think about it. Both, not Bo Nix. Michael Pickens Jr. is a lot more mobile, and he is developing.
Yeah, he's more unpredictable too. Left-handed throwing quarterbacks are more unpredictable.
Yeah.
That's what made Michael Vick so great. That's what made Tim Tebow great the 1 year he was in, because he threw him all the way off. Because when you're attacking the line on his blind side, you think his blind side is the other side, but it's the other way, and you're like, oh shit, he could be going the other way, and so you fuck up the whole defensive line, and you get a whole shift in motion, which gives them a lot of leeway. That's the part they don't understand too on the D line. Excuse me. But yeah, if you fuck with the shifting motions, you can actually get a great couple plays. Like it takes them a while to adjust to it. But Going back to Atlanta, yeah, bro. It looks like they're gonna get rid of Big Kirko before they have to give him his bonus.
Yeah, I mean, hey, he got enough. He got enough playing time. I just don't see him as a. I don't see him as a legit quarterback, man. I mean, he's good when everything around him is good. Like when he was on the Vikings, he was good when everything around him was good. Just like Sam Bradford, he's good when everything around him is good. But
Darnold, Sam Darnold.
Sam Darnold.
Yeah, you always going Bradford.
Yeah, I always call him Bradford. I don't know why. Because Bradford and Darnold get me confused a lot.
Yeah.
When everything is going good around them, they can be great quarterbacks. They can be outstanding quarterbacks. Not elite, but great. Outstanding. But when things start to falter,
Yeah.
that's their ceiling. That's their weakness.
True.
Now, I think Michael Pink's handled that offense well enough to where they can probably make him run for the playoffs.
I mean, we'll see. Like, what's the record right now?
They're like 7 or 8 games.
Oh, 8-7. Damn, that's not too bad.
I think they're like,
especially in the fucking NFC South.
yeah, they're like 1 game behind the Bucks.
Yeah, and the Bucks just lost to the Cowboys in a divisional game too.
Yeah, that's not divisional.
Oh wait, not divisional, but yeah, it is divisional game because they're in the NFC division, right? Or no, conference. My bad.
Yeah,
conference. My bad. They
so
same conference, so it does count.
The Bucks are 8-7, and Atlanta's 87. So their record is tied. I think they can make a run for the playoffs. Honestly, now I just don't think Kirk Cousins would be any of any use anymore.
Yeah. True.
If you decided to bench Kirk Cousins, it was for a reason. It wasn't like, I mean, the dude had an outstanding game this year. I think it's kind of weird how we have expectations. Kirk Cousins damn near broke a record this year. Or did he break the record for most passing yards in a game?
I think so, possibly.
He had like 6 touchdowns and 500 plus yards in one game. And y'all bench him because he didn't play to a standard?
Yeah, you're asking an older Kirk Cousins too, man. Like Kirk Cousins been in the league for what is it, like 15 years now?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, like he's older now.
They're like, oh yeah, we're gonna bench him because he's not playing well. What?
Yeah, they keep running these mind games on Big Kirko, and honestly, I don't think he's like that. I mean, they started fucking with him when they went after that Michael Penix in the draft. They started fucking with him. You guys fucked with him mentally. You're like, oh well, you're pretty much just showing them that hey, we're gonna get rid of you if you ain't playing to your standard. Like motherfucker, it doesn't take 1 year to turn a whole organization around.
It takes 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, it takes 2 or 3 years. You guys are just building back up. You're just building back up. You got a great running back in Bijan Robinson. With a great offensive line, this boy can be top 5 easily.
Yeah.
Easily. If you give him the tools, he could be top 5. But you guys have been rotating quarterbacks.
Start the guy. Y'all should have did that from week 1.
Yeah, and then last season, you guys weren't even. What was it like? Last season, you guys didn't even have a winning season.
No, you're terrible.
And you did that with Riddler. So, excuse me. Kirk Cousins has actually brought you guys closer to winning and getting into the playoffs than what was his name, Riddler or Ritter? Than Ritter ever did.
That's
so
true.
Come on now. Like you got to give him a chance. Not to mention you got an older Kirk Cousins, so it's gonna take him a little bit longer. It might take 3 years.
I mean, look at Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, and that's the thing. These teams want to win now. They want it right now. And that's not how you build a franchise, man. You got to build it around a quarterback that can lead your team for a good 5 to 10 years. 5 to 10 year run, realistically.
But yeah, we'll move on from there.
But yeah, we got it, man. We have the Lions going in to Chicago, whooping their ass.
I I actually watched that game live. It was abysmal. It was abysmal.
Shit.
Like that was that was a hard watch for the Bears fans. Like I was like,
Yeah.
ugh. I was like, man, I know we lost yesterday, but it sucks to be them.
Yeah. Now the Bears, man, I mean, they had some ray of hope at the beginning of the season, but the thing is, the Bears, they run their team like a business, and they don't run it like a team. They don't run it like a franchise. And that's always going to be their downfall is that they don't run it like a team. They run it like a business. And when you do that, you give the keys to somebody. You give a rookie the keys to your team. That's where you guys are fucking up. And you expected a change over a year. You had to fire the coach. Like, yeah, the coach made a bad decision. But what are you going to get now? What are you going to get now?
Yeah, we get it. The coach mishandled the clock, you know. Yeah, I get. We all saw it, but to fire him over that, this league,
they run it like a business.
This league is becoming just. I will fire you because you made a dumb decision.
Yeah, bro. And
imagine the Texans looking at DeMeco Ryan, fire DeMeco Ryan. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, if they get rid of DeMeco, that's it.
Yeah.
That the only ray of hope in Texas right now is that we actually have a team. Now, has this team came together fully yet? No.
Yeah, it hasn't came together yet, and that's the reason why these owners need to wait.
They want everything now.
These owners are trading these players like stocks.
Yeah, and that's all they are, really. They're just numbers.
Assets. They're just asset number stocks.
They're part of a transactional deal. Like if you're selling toilet paper.
These owners are playing Warren Buffett. That's what they're doing.
Yeah, no, and they want to win now. They want to win now, and so that's just not how you build a team. That's not how you build a winning franchise. You got to be patient. You got to work with these players, man. And that's the sucky thing, because you no longer have players. You have workers now, people that work for you. So expect them to reach a quota. When you do that, that means they just become another coworker, another person with a job, and that's not how you treat them. You got to treat them like football players. Let them develop, let them grow, let them become the best version of themselves. Now, the money's going to come along with it, but you got to give them time. They can't just come in within a year or two and change everything. That's just not how this works. It's just not.
Yeah.
But moving on, Lions whooped that ass. Yeah, we got the Cardinals, the biggest upset of the week, probably. We have the Panthers beating the Cardinals 36-30 in overtime.
Yeah, man. I watched that game too. What a phenomenal performance of Bryce Young. And I gave Bryce Young a lot of shit last year, and I wanted to say, I'm not going to say I was wrong, but I would say that Bryce Young, man, you turned that shit around, dog. I don't know what you did in the offseason. I don't know what you did, but this year you look different.
No, this year you looked exactly the same. I think it was just in the middle of the season where he realized that, hey,
no, they want
pretty much in the middle. I think that's where he figured it out, where he's like, hey, man, they're going to fucking trade me and get rid of me, and I'm going to be some low-end second-string player at some other team. Maybe a good team, but I'm going to be a low-end second player where I could change everything right now. Yeah. It was like an awakening. Like, it was like, maybe I can change everything right now. Maybe it starts with me. Let me win some games. Maybe they build a team around me versus just going after draft stocks. Maybe. All right, let's do this. And he started believing in himself. You can see it. Once they brought him back in, once they started Andy Dalton, he started believing himself.
Yeah, and I do think he had an unfair comparison because C.J. Stroud played so phenomenal last year. So people were like, oh, hey, man, C.J. Stroud played. You know what I'm saying? But Bryce Young, man, you whatever happened to you, with I think it was a girl cheating on you with that basketball player. Man, maybe that's what it is, man.
Maybe I turned him into the beast too. Like, there was a lot of factors that went into Bryce Young doing what he needed to do. Like, Hey, he's believing now. Like he's supposed to lose out the rest of the season probably. He didn't get the memo. And the Cardinals needed that win. The Cardinals needed that fucking win.
They needed it bad.
They needed it bad. And you're like, you know what?
They damn near eliminated themselves from playoffs.
Yeah. Now they got to depend on 3 different teams to win in the NFC for them to get a shot at the playoffs. They need 3 different teams to lose in the next 2 weeks. So, man. But yeah, shout out to fucking Bryce Young. If you're figuring it out, dog, I'm all here for it. I'm here for it. As long as you don't figure it out when you play us, I'm cool.
We got 3 years.
But yeah, if this dude's figuring it out, he's like, you know, you ever see those movies where like, I understand it now. You know, that type of shit. Like, I'm like, oh shit, hold up. You know, and he's the person who counted it out and he's actually the one. Hey, I'm all for it. But we have the LA Rams beating the New York Jets. Oof. And New York 19-9. I mean, not a surprise. Aaron Rodgers
needs to retire.
Aaron Rodgers needs to retire. He needs to let it go. I know his pride is like, you still got it, man. You still got it. You don't got it, dog. You have glimpses and moments of greatness, but they're just glimpses. That's it. They're just bits and pieces of greatness from your old days. I don't think you got it no more, dog. I don't. And I know you're going to be shopping for a new team this offseason, so that tells me everything I need to know. You're not willing to build with this team. You're probably going to leave Devontae Adams there, too. That's the fucked up part. You brought him over to New York. He could have gone to fucking Minnesota to a team that he would have thrived. Yeah, if Devontae Adams went in Minnesota, it was over. Yeah, that would have been over. That team probably would have won the championship because of him. But, yeah, bro, it's just... It's not looking good, man. Not looking good for Aaron Rodgers. But moving on, we have the Eagles losing, getting their win streak broken by the damn Commanders, 36-33. I think I saw bits and pieces of this game.
Yeah, man, they had a good strategy, knocking Jalen Hurts out the game in the first quarter. So
yeah, man.
Eagles didn't really have a choice but to lose, honestly.
Yeah. They had, what's his name, K. Pickett?
Yeah, Kenny Pickett is ass, man. Kenny Pickett, there's a reason why he's not on the Steelers anymore. Steelers is the easiest franchise to play for. You just gotta fucking do your job and run the ball.
Yeah.
And
True.
he fucking blew that shit 3 years in a row, 2 years in a row.
Yeah, and he also had that nasty injury too. So I mean, I can't really put it on him, but at the same time, yeah, he's really mediocre. But yeah, man, they took that L. I mean, shout out to Jaden Daniels, man. Once again, something's going on in Washington, dog. I can't explain it. Can't talk about it.
Type of magic, man. That man got a magic. He shit.
Like honestly, the Commanders. I ain't gonna lie. After this win, maybe I could say they're the real deal. Maybe not, because I ain't gonna lie. If Jalen Hurts was still in the game, they probably wouldn't have won that game. They wouldn't have won again. So I don't know.
It wouldn't have gotten close. It would have gotten close a little bit, but they wouldn't have won the game.
Yeah. So it is what it is. We had the Browns versus the Bengals. Bengals whooping that ass 24-6. I mean, Bengals have been winning these past couple games. They're trying their best to sneak into the playoffs.
Yeah, but it's too late for y'all, man.
It really is, because there's so many teams that they need to win and lose. When it's at that point,
I'm pretty sure that they will have to win the last 2 games, right?
Yeah.
And the Ravens will have to lose, and they'll have to lose the last 2 games, which is possible.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I like our chances against. I like our chances against the Ravens.
Yeah.
In Houston too, I like our chances. I like our chances. I'll take.
I like it because it's like we just played Saturday.
Yeah.
And we play Wednesday. You think Derrick Henry's gonna be able to run the ball?
Let's see.
Nah,
I want to see it. I want to see him at his. My thing is,
when you go to the gym, you work out really hard because they're here to put in probably a buck 20. You work out really hard. When do you feel the soreness go away after that really hard workout?
At the end of the week.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
So
at the end
about
of the week.
five
Yeah.
5 to 7 days, right?
Yeah.
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 Now
So,
imagine a 33-year-old, 34-year-old version of yourself.
ooh, it's gonna be a good 2 weeks, 3
That's what I'm
weeks.
saying, man. I'm telling you, man. I don't. He ain't gonna be able to do it, man. Not that quick.
But the thing is, he does take care of his body. He puts money into his body. He has the best chefs in the world. So I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. But at the same time, yeah,
You about
I
to
ain't gonna
face
lie.
the nastiest defense in the league right now.
I can't wait.
Nastiest defense.
I cannot wait. But we got, yeah. So we got the Titans losing to the Colts 38-30.
Yeah, the Titans came back. They snuck in there. Looked like they were about to get blown out. The Colts let them rally back, but they still won the game. So good on the
Hey,
Colts.
shit. Yeah, they just didn't get that ass whooped. But we got the Vikings versus the Seahawks. Vikings barely pulling that off.
Yeah, they barely beat.
They barely
beat the Seahawks.
Geno, man, that boy Geno, man. The fact that they're that close, got to give the respect to Geno.
Nah, Geno was shredded into pieces. If you watch the game, he was shredded into pieces.
I saw the highlights. Yeah, Geno was a dog. Man, you gotta give it to Geno.
314 yards, 3 touchdowns, but he threw 3 picks. That's what it was.
Yeah, and that's fine. I would take that mistake any day of the week. Those mistakes any day of the week versus us losing by 30. You know what I mean? If we stay competitive, eventually we're gonna win.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I like that competitive shit. Like when we lost to the Chiefs in that manner, I thought if we do not beat them, we're probably gonna get blown out. But I was wrong either way. We're like right there with them.
Yeah.
We're right there with them. So I'm like, hey, we got a shot. We got a shot. It's slim, but we got a shot. Right when I saw that game, I'm like, man, these guys are human just like us.
That's what I'm saying.
That's the first thing I said. I was like, man, this dude ain't hard. I was like, man, nah, bro. So we got a slim chance, but I like our chances. But we have the Patriots barely almost beating the fucking Bills 24-21 because I mean the Patriots, they're okay. They're an okay team. Like as bad as they've been losing to some of these teams, to almost beat the Bills.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's I wouldn't be surprised, dog. I would not be surprised.
Yeah, that was a pretty decent outcome of the game.
That's true. But yeah, no, I shout out to the Bills. Honestly, I mean, I don't know. I think the Bills. I don't know. I ain't gonna lie. That game was so tight. I ain't gonna front. But shout out to the Bills. We have the Raiders versus the Jaguars. Jaguars going into Las Vegas, losing 19-4. Let me see if Cephas got into the game.
So the reason why I think Jaguars pretty much gonna lose the rest of the games because I felt like they're gonna draft Travis Hunter number one overall.
Yeah. Well, he probably was, but he never got no yards or no targets.
Oh, okay.
But he is on the active roster. But yeah, if they do get Travis Hunter, that'll be the best spot for. Honestly, I think that'll be the best spot for Travis. Best spot. He'll be in Las Vegas. I ain't gonna lie, especially if he goes there single. Oh, that man, he goes to Las Vegas single. Ooh. Let's see.
What's in Las Vegas?
Some of the finest restaurants in the world. Some of the most prettiest women in the world.
Get out of here with that.
where some of them are visiting, some of them, it don't matter whether they're coming or they're coming to visit or if they actually live there. If they live there, they're probably doing that down low stuff.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie.
it's legal. It's legal to be a escort over there.
Yeah, but still, I mean, yeah, it's. But
it's a legal business over there, legitimate business.
Oh, trust me, I know. But we have the Dolphins whooping the shit out of 49ers. I mean, not really whooping the shit, but beating the 49ers 29-17.
Yeah,
the 49ers are done. Their team is.
It's scary because they're going to get a good draft pick, and they're like not a bad team.
Yeah, they all their players. But the thing is, all their great players got old, and it was relevant this season. All the great players they had for 10+ years.
D.Y.O.R, George Kittle.
They had them for 10+ years, man. They're getting old. So, yeah, I mean, could have happened at a better time, though. I mean, they're probably going to get some decent draft picks, but still. Yeah, those players got old. But, yeah, it was expected. Hey, shit. Dolphins are at least trying to finish strong in the season. But speaking of trying to finish strong, the Cowboys beating the Buccaneers, which is crazy. That's wild. Cowboys beating the Buccaneers 26-24. It was a tight game.
Yeah, that was an amazing game.
Yeah, I mean, shit. You know, if they would have at least played in fucking whatchamacallit, a couple weeks ago or something, like the Cowboys are 7-8. Like they're still not even
mathematically eliminated, right?
If I'm not mistaken. I think they are.
I think they're on the cusp.
Yeah, if they lose one more game, like what are the teams they got? They got the Eagles. Ooh.
Yeah,
and Philly.
They pretty much done.
Yeah, no. Well, you don't know because they got Kenny Pickett. You don't know.
Jalen Hurts should be coming back, man. He didn't look like he was concussed. He looked like he was.
Well, let's see. Let's see because I'm like, I don't know,
They might be low managing with the Eagles though.
Yeah, and then that too. So I mean, even then, like the Cowboys do beat the Eagles around this time. Yeah. The second time around, so who knows? But man, that's crazy. If they make it to the playoffs without fucking Dak Prescott. Oof. Yeah, he's probably gonna go bye-bye. But anyways, last game that's happening today at 7. We got the Saints versus the Packers in Green Bay. Who do we got?
I got the Packers, man. It's probably snowing like a motherfucker.
Oh yeah, in Green Bay, yep. And they're coming in from that New Orleans weather. New Orleans. Yeah, I don't think the Saints have a prayer in this, but that's all we got for tonight, folks. Appreciate everybody coming in. Thank you to everybody joining us. Hopefully you enjoyed that. It's been real. It's been raw. It's been fun, but we must go. I must retire for the night and come back tomorrow. Anyways, appreciate you. Appreciate my co-host, Dominican Papi. And remember, there's one thing and one thing only, y'all. Much love. It's too easy.